Stay ballsy. Don't take any shit from anyone.
In 2013, what will happen to me? Will I become a star? Will I get crushed by a car? In this shiny new year, only one thing's for sure. There will be elephants! 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 Giant dicked, leathery skinned, psychotic, fucking elephants! Happy New Year.
Welcome to 2013. Here's Schnoz and OJ.
Well, say John and OJ.
Oh, John and OJ.
Yeah, and then do the same deal while you walk off.
Welcome to 2013. Here's Schnoz. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep saying that. I do not know. Here's John and OJ.
Yes, here we are. Jonathan, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
We're up with some little technical problems here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah? What'd you think about that intro? Worked hard on that Christmas Day. Me sitting there alone, you know, the baby Jesus in the manger, the nativity scene here, and then me editing the elephants. What do you have to say about that? No words.
Put effort
no words to
into
describe.
entirely the wrong places.
Yes, exactly. Seems like everyone really enjoyed it. You know, that's good, right? So, John.
Yes.
We're back.
Am I? Are we?
You seem a little you seem a little out of it today. You're just trying to get back on track.
Intro!
That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. It's how it's done. So to start off today, I want to thank everyone for an excellent 2012. It truly was the year of the Ramborgian Revolution, right?
I would say so.
But after every revolution, there's a lot that needs to be done still. There's all kinds of things you need to do. You think you just have the revolt and that's it, right? You think that's all you got to do? No. Got to do all kinds of things. You got to build the entire infrastructure, schools, hospitals, vomitoriums, anything else. Can't think of anything else. That's about it, right?
I think that covers it.
Okay. So maybe 2013 is the year of the Ramborgian vomitoriums. How about that? But in any case,
I'm gonna have so much ice cream.
And you're giving me crap about the intro. Look at you. So 2012
what is that supposed to mean?
2012 is an old man. His time is done. His time is over. It's time to kick him in the ass, throw some dirt on him. We have now penetrated 2013, John. You and I, John. We are deep inside of 2013, and it's time to enjoy ourselves.
I think that enjoying the year is the best way to start the year.
Yes, that's correct. So, while we were gone, I got a lot of messages from people because we didn't have a show. I think it was something like 3 weeks. And you don't know how the reaction's going to be. Do people care? Right? Maybe they don't want to come back. Maybe they're happy about this, that it's gone. But I got a lot of messages from people, and they wanted the show to come back. So a few people told me they were going through withdrawals because there was no show, and I felt bad about that.
Oh no, like the Twitch thing, delirium tremens, all that stuff.
They're freaking out. It's like heroin, right?
I missed you too.
The digital gonorrhea now comes in syringe form, and you can inject it right into your ass. But I felt bad on Twitter, so what I did was I knew we weren't doing the show, so I said you could pretty much recreate the show. This is what I told these people. If you take an orange and place a wig on it, and then you take a prosthetic nose and a bottle and a hat, a prosthetic nose and a hat, place that on a bottle of lube, and then that's pretty much what the show is for the most part. That's pretty much as good as us. And so I told people to do that. I don't know if it worked or not. But our buddy Liam, you know Liam, right?
Uh-huh.
He actually did this.
Let's see what Liam's done.
He actually took the orange and put the wig on it and had the lube with the hat. So that picture's actually in the slideshow today. I thought that was pretty cool. Right?
I look forward to it.
Yeah. And since we've been gone, like a lot of stuff's happened. Well, not really too much, but some things have happened, right? Some things happened to you?
I should have met. What? like, I don't know. Maybe.
You don't remember?
I'm trying to think of what you could be referring to. That
All kinds of
wouldn't have
things happen. I don't know what happened to you because I haven't really spoken to you a lot.
It's been busy.
You've been busy. Okay, we'll get to that. We're gonna go through all of our adventures the last couple weeks. But first, I'm gonna do something a little special today.
Every time you say that, I get instantly worried. For good reason.
That intro just took so much out of you, dude. What is going on? I talked to you before we did that, and you were like, I'm ready to roll, and then after that, it was like you were just punched in the stomach.
A little bit,
Are you
yeah.
okay?
I'm okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong.
All right. So, what I want to do today, well, first of all, since we didn't have a show, so I was just kind of had some free time. I was just kind of hanging out, and I was reflecting on things. I was looking at the internet. You ever do that? You ever look at the internet?
From a safe distance.
There's all kinds of things on there. Do you know about this internet thing? There's all kinds of stuff.
I heard that there were pictures of cats and recipes for food.
That's pretty much it. There's also some other things.
Sometimes
What?
it's both at the same time.
There's lots of things on there. But what I found out is that it's the end of the year and everyone's doing like these top 10 things, these top 10 of the year.
Yeah, I heard about those.
This is like the thing to do. Did you know that? You didn't tell me that because we're supposed to do this. Everyone does this.
People
do like-
want to buck the trend.
People do like the top 10 games, top 10 movies. They even do the top 10 worst things, which is kind of strange because if the thing's so bad, why are you doing a whole video on it, right? It's kind of weird.
Seriously.
But I think people do it because it's kind of easy. You can just kind of rehash a bunch of stuff, and a lot of people watch it because like they like to look at it and then fight about the results. And the thing that they like has to be on the list, and if it's not, then they feel like they're not validated in their beliefs or something. I don't know. It's a lot of fun, basically, what I'm trying to say. And I thought to myself, we like to do things that are easy, and we like to rehash things, right? So why don't we also like to do what everyone else does, too. So that's what we're all about here on the show. We're all about doing what everyone does. So we've decided to do our own special top 10.
Yes.
And it's a very special one. Usually, like, sometimes, like, different websites, they'll pick their own top 10, or the fans of something will pick the top 10. What we've done is voted on by the world. The world has voted on these things. The top 10 is voted by the world. Everyone in the world voted on this. You watching at home right now, you voted. We all know that you did.
Don't lie and say you didn't, because we know.
Yes. So here we go. Let's do it. Hold on one second. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The top 10 vegetables of 2012 as voted by the world. Are you excited, John?
I am more than excited for these vegetables.
So I will say this was voted by the world, and if you don't agree with the results, yes.
Whoa. Okay, any of you folks out there ever see Torchwood? Does that not look like Gwen? All right, seriously.
Okay.
That is disturbing. And please continue.
That was John's obscure reference of the moment. So if you don't agree with this top 10, the top 10 vegetables, do not contact us. We did not pick them. This was in fact decided by members of the world. And
in fact, don't contact us. Contact yourselves.
Yes. Contact yourselves. It's your own fault if you don't like it because you had a chance to vote and you didn't do it. Basically, right? It's just like politics. I'm trying to fix your box. There we go.
Thank you very much.
So here we go. We're going to count it down. John, I know that you're a vegetable expert, so maybe you can give us some, things to say about each vegetable, perhaps.
Oh, believe me, I've got my research right here.
Leader? Okay, here we go. This is number 10, the top 10 vegetables of 2012. Here we go. Right off the bat, number 10. This is, what is this, rutabaga? Is that what you call that?
Looks like.
It's kind of a dark horse selection. I didn't expect it, that would make it in.
Well, it just sounds so funny. I think people had to put it in.
All right, tell us a little bit about this. What can you do with it?
Well, if you're gonna have a rutabaga, the first thing you have to remember is that washing them is a waste of time. The best way to get a rutabaga is to cover it in the most flammable material you have possible, preferably something solid. If you have, if you have sodium or potassium, pure sodium or potassium, you can put a little bit inside the rutabaga, throw it into a body of water, and watch the fire come from the inside out. Okay, actually do none of these things. It's a rutabaga.
So this is big for the rutabaga community. They did not make it last year into the top 10. They've finally done it. They've broken into the top 10 at a top position. Now they could strive for to go even lower on the list someday. And there we go.
Well, hey, if there's anything you gotta cheer for, it's the rutabaga.
That's correct. So, congratulations to Rutabaga. I don't even know how to say the word, actually. Number 10. Let's move on. Number 9 here. This is the onion. The onion, a lot of controversy this year. Some people feel like it smells out their breath, and they don't enjoy the flavor, but it also does a lot of things. John, what do you have to say about the onion?
Well, their inclusion in this list this year was really, really close. It was a pretty close thing between them and the rutabaga even to make it in here. A lot of tears were shed because of this vegetable.
Are you surprised that it should be higher?
I think they should be higher. I mean, an onion is a very, very multifaceted, multi-layered vegetable. There's a lot to an onion. Just when you think you've reached the center, there's another level on the inside.
There's a lot of things you could do with it. So I see someone in the chat right now, onion rings.
Mm-hmm. But there's one
thing. It's a misunderstood vegetable, really. It provides so much flavor to things like broths and other meals that you're cooking. And a lot of times it gets a bad rap because of the smells.
But there is something else that you really have to remember.
Yes.
Now, the most powerful thing you can do with an onion is to make onion loaf.
Really? Wow.
Now, many of you would stop at frying the onion ring. Okay? You'd think, oh, the onion ring, this is perfect. No, there's another step.
Yes.
Take the onion ring and you jam them into a bread pan, and then you shove that in the oven.
Okay.
And then you cook it, and you have onion loaf, which is an amazing, amazing food. I have sent a link to a picture of onion loaf into the chat room if you guys are curious. It's not always round.
Oh, you posted into the chat room. You posted the recipe. That's excellent. John, did you vote for the onion? You seem like you're an onion fan. Did you maybe want it? Was that your number one pick? And are you upset with how far it fell? Maybe.
No, I'm just happy that it made it.
All right, we've spoken about onions for way too long here. We're gonna move on to this is number 8. Okay. So number 8 here, the banana, the number 8 vegetable. It is high in protein and fiber.
Potassium.
Is also known for its amazing phallic shape. This is a professional chef here that is modeling the banana, showing us how to properly eat one. It goes into the mouth, John. You don't stick it other places. Okay? Now you know. I've done this for you mostly.
Well,
banana.
Okay, John, just because you had to drive me to the hospital when I got stuck with banana ear doesn't mean that other people will make the same mistake I did. I'd seen the video for banana phone and thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Well, I know that you learn from your mistakes. And that's all you can do in life, right?
It's all you can hope to do ever.
That's all you can hope to do. So, banana, the number 8 vegetable of 2012. Congratulations to the banana. Moving on, number 7 here. This is, what is this?
You're asking me.
That is a potato, sir. What did you think it was?
It's a good gourd.
That is a potato, sir.
It's not even a gourd, but
that
it looks a little bit like...
A classic dinner dish. Goes with a steak.
A little bit like ginger.
It goes with pretty much anything. You can put cheese on it. Put other types of sauces.
You can even put other vegetables on the potato.
What do you like to do with your potatoes?
I'm not really sure that's appropriate for this venue, but I do like to have them fried, baked, boiled, covered in curry, covered in cheese, covered in bacon, covered in scallions, covered in onions.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
This is not shaped for potato. This is actually from your home. You actually submitted this photo. I noticed that. How did you get to grow like this? I know that you specialize in bizarre potato growings.
Well, you have to put the potato into a properly shaped mold. I won't tell you what I used to get the mold shape for this, but it's really a very fun sport, especially once you feed them to someone else.
I see that in the chat, sour cream and chives. People are talking about all kinds of different recipes. I like what we're doing here. The top 10 vegetables, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming together. We're all expressing our love for vegetables and what to do with them. Excellent work. Thank you.
Not literally, though. We are not literally expressing our love with vegetables.
Okay, here's number 6, top 10 vegetables of 2012. I don't really understand. What is this? I don't really understand this. Do you get it? Do you get it? You know what I think it means? Hold on. I think I understand what this is. When Nickelback plays certain concerts, people tend to throw things at the band because they don't really like the band. So I think what this is that the number 6 of the top 10 vegetables of 2012 are the vegetables that were thrown at Nickelback.
Doesn't matter what they were. It's just that's
Whatever
a new category of vegetable that is coming to your food pyramids and your comestible cubes.
Whatever was thrown at Nickelback, whatever vegetable was thrown at Nickelback, that made number 6. Personally, I believe it should be a little bit higher than that, but that's a very good placing. And perhaps Nickelback took some of the vegetables, because you're getting stuff thrown at you. You might as well, turn lemons into lemonade. Take those vegetables, turn them into a nice salad. Maybe they enjoy them behind the scenes.
When life gives you lemons, punch it in the crotch and say, I wanted a beer, dang it.
Right. And I think the fans are just, they're sharing some food with them. That's nice. All right. Anything else to say about this?
I think we've covered it.
Okay, excellent. That was number 6. Moving on to number 5. Top 10 vegetables of 2012. There we go. The Lucky Charms cereal, John. Kind of a didn't expect it. That has vegetables. Apparently, is there vegetables in there?
I guess so. I mean, maybe they've gotten some new marshmallow shapes. I've always thought that the red balloons did look a little bit like cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, I think maybe, the years of commercials and all that stuff just beating into people's brains. I mean, people are kind of unsure what a vegetable is anymore. They think maybe that is a vegetable.
Yeah, but
it's marketing. It's all marketing.
But here's the thing. Here's a thought, though. Just
machine.
Looking at the box here.
Yeah.
You know that for, Cocoa Puffs, the ad was always Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? That was always their deal.
Yeah.
And the mascot for Cocoa Puffs is a crazy-looking bird. But, he doesn't look that crazy at all when juxtaposed with this photo of Lucky, because the light coming off of that bowl,
yeah,
his face, the rictus grin, I mean, that man's got issues.
Didn't we come up with a cereal one time?
Rambos?
No, it was something else. I can't remember what it was. Well, we should definitely...
Oh my gosh, it's overly attached Lucky.
OJ's. We should have an OJ's cereal. So this is what made it. This is the top. This is in the top 5. Just years of marketing and all that stuff. Wall Street made people think this is a vegetable, perhaps, and we're gonna go with it. Who's to say what a vegetable is or isn't? It's just a category, really, right? It's not something scientific. And this made it. They love the cereal. Maybe they just love the Irish, disturbing Irish stereotype, offensive thing that's going on there. And that's that.
Boy.
Anything else to say? No?
No.
Okay, we're going to the top 4. The final 4. Wow. This is probably the best top 10 of all time, I would have to say. There's going to be a lot of talk afterwards about this. You ready for the top 4? You don't seem like you're ready.
Ring it. Remember, there's a delay before I can see it after you put it up.
All right, here we go. I'm just going to leave it up until you can see it. Number 4.
No.
The top 10 vegetables. Number 4, OJ. OJ is a vegetable.
Hey, I'm a reformed vegetable. I leave the couch and the house now.
Are you happy about this? This is a great honor. I wish I made the list. I'm not named after a vegetable like you are. So, oranges are vegetables. Everyone knows that. That's true. Just like bananas are. So, John, you made the top 4 of the world. The world voted on this. How did you make your face? You can't even do it again. How did you make your face do that? Look, he's trying to recreate it, but he can't. It's impossible.
It's so hard.
You can't even do it. You can't do it. This is a great honor. Why don't you give some kind of a
reformed vegetable? All right, I can't do that anymore. I lost my vegetable powers.
Give a speech, accepted speech for this. I know that you wanted number 1, but you didn't make it. Number 4 is good. Say something.
I'm happy to be the 3rd loser in the top 10 vegetables of 2012. The world, I thank you. I have been in you, the world, for my entire life. And from inside you, world, I feel this is one of the greatest accomplishments I could have achieved. Yes. So, world, from inside you, I thank you.
All right, well, congratulations. I feel proud that you're my co-host and I could call you a friend and you made this list. I never did. Maybe next year I will have to figure it out. If I have some kind of vegetables hanging from my beard, maybe then it'll work out for me. All right, you ready for number 3, John?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Number 3. What is this? Looks like that's the city of Brussels.
I've been there. That place is awesome.
The city of Brussels has made it.
That's the square.
I think people were confused. Maybe they thought Brussels sprouts were the same thing. I don't know exactly what happened.
No, that's Brussels sprouting.
Brussels sprouting. Okay.
Yeah, you see the buildings, rising up and all the people everywhere.
Congratulations to the people of Belgium. We have a Belgian in the chat right now. This is a great accomplishment. We love all of you, all the Ramborgians in Belgium. Brussels has made. This is number 3. Wow. Number 3. Wow. You've been to Belgium, John.
Belgium is one of my favorite countries on the entire
Did you go
planet.
to Brussels? This is where
Yeah,
Van Damme is from.
I spent almost a week in Brussels total.
All right.
Oh my gosh, this place is so amazing. Freikorps and dude, and the beer and the chocolate and the waffles. Just a regular waffle with powdered sugar or even a Liège waffle. They're so good.
Yes, GCVD. I see people in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm. They know it.
Yes. Congratulations to the city of Brussels. You've done it.
I'm glad that if I had to be beaten, it was by Brussels.
Yes. We only got 2 left.
How do you beat Brussels?
Could it be more? Could be more cities, maybe. Could it be? Who else is still on the board? What other vegetables are still out there?
Well, I'm gonna take a guess.
Cucumbers. I see people saying cucumbers might
Let's
be
say
in there.
alfalfa.
Alfalfa. Broccoli's out there. There's all kinds of things.
There's only one food that can't be beat.
Lettuce. Oranges and bananas are taken, but they're all out there. All these vegetables that are vegetables.
I'm actually I'm going to revise my answer. I'm with X World Law 8X. It's totally anteaters.
Anteaters. I don't think those are vegetables though. You have to be a vegetable to make this list. So number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is modern science has progressed so much over the years, John. They have found a way to mutate vegetables. There's now living vegetable men, and they have made it into the top 10 and number 2.
That's impressive.
They do not have the right to vote yet. They are sentient beings. They are intelligent. They're not allowed to vote. They're not allowed to drive cars, but they are out there, and it looks like one of them here decapitated another one. I don't know. They seem to be like maybe a violent people.
Actually,
there's a civil rights movement going on right now, and maybe they'll progress in the future. It is 2013.
I'm looking at that again.
They're actually not allowed to marry.
No, there's
yes.
There's something about they can't marry, but that's not, dude. That's not him decapitating someone else. That's him reproducing asexually from his own stomach. My gosh, they're breeding, John. They're breeding.
They're breeding. These mutant vegetable men.
Him until he's caramelized in a nice, and then give him a nice sherry reduction with some steak. All right.
Personally, I'm on the side of the mutant vegetables, John. I don't know. This could break up our friendship if you're against them having rights.
Hey, I'm on the list, man.
I feel like they should have some rights, and
the right to be delicious.
They are delicious. I have eaten one. So a couple of people in the chat say kill it with a fire. Okay, let's move on from this. There's number 1, John. The number 1 of the top 10 vegetables 2012. We've come so far. We've learned so much. I don't know what it could be. There's so many things on the board still out there. The world waits. The world waits. Here we are. Number 1. Number 1. Are you ready?
As we'll ever be.
Number 1. What the number 1 vegetable is a boot? A filthy boot.
Oh, think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, okay.
You find vegetables on the ground.
Yes.
You find boots on the ground. When they're not on the ground, what are they covered in? Dirt. What do vegetables grow in? Dirt.
See, I'm going to go a different direction with this. I think, like, what's going on out there is the economy, the world economy is so bad right now. You know, it's really tough out there for a lot of people. Who could find a vegetable? And who has the time, quite frankly? And I think people are actually just starting to eat their own shoes. Because that's what we're forced to do. And I've actually done this myself. I'm not sad to admit I actually ate my shoes today, and I also voted for the shoes. So maybe that's why it made it. Shoes.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
number
if
one
they're made of good grade leather, and they haven't used any toxic dyes, you can just boil them.
So the number one
if they're
vegetable.
steel-toed, you get extra iron.
The number one vegetable of 2012 is a shoe, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone ever tells you to put your foot in your mouth? That's how you do it.
Run out there, get some shoes. It's the thing to have. It's the 2013. It's the cool thing to do. Everybody's doing it. Everyone's eating their shoes. Well done. All right, I'm just getting weird. Hold on here. Hold on. See, I leave this exposed, this other ear. You notice that? Because I hear things going on. I've been told that there's some runners-ups out there, or there's one that honorable mention. Okay, honorable mention, John. So we're gonna show that now. Here it is. Okay, this is honorable mention that didn't make the list, but has a really good chance of maybe even being in the top 10, if not winning it next year. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Ready? There it is. I don't know what that is. Do you know what I'm looking at here?
Huh. My first guess would be kumquat, but it's not.
A kumquat? That's a filthy word, John. How many times I got to talk to you about this? All right.
Kumquat.
How many times I got to talk to you about every time we do the show? I got to talk to you about this disgusting language you use. Hold on. I got another picture of this thing. Hold on a second. This was the wrong photo. Here it is. Okay. It's a tomato, John. Right? Is that a tomato?
I could see people putting that near tomatoes.
That's not a tomato?
Looks like a tomato.
That's a tomato. A tomato has made it. A runner-up is a tomato. Beaten by a shoe in the city of Brussels.
Throw on some dressing and you've got a salad.
But perhaps
Put in
next year...
water,
we'll
you got a
make it.
stew going.
Yes. So that's it. This is the big finale. Hope everyone enjoyed the top 10 vegetables of 2012. Seems like you did. Record number of comments coming in right now. I am very pleased with the turnout. John, anything to say before we end this segment? Anything to say? What did you learn from this?
I've learned that I should probably never eat a vegetable again.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. So, moving on from this. That was a lot of fun. And we're back.
To reality?
Back to reality. Our version of reality, anyway.
There goes gravity.
Don't do that.
No?
All right, so we got to kind of recover from this. I'm just shocked by these results. So John.
Yes, John.
Why don't you kind of let us know what you've been up to last couple weeks? If you have any kind of interesting stories or anything like that.
Well,
I have to grab a tissue because I have cold and there's a lot of snot coming down. What happens here is this area right here, the beard gets caught, the snot gets in there, and it's no fun for anybody.
you get beard boogers? Is that what you're trying to tell
Yeah,
me?
all kinds of things get caught in there. It's very strange. But I like having it, and sometimes you find good things in there as well. So why don't you kind of talk to the peeps? I'll be right back. Take me about 5 seconds, okay?
Sure, I believe you. Well, now that John has foolishly left the show under my care for about 10 seconds, I'm going to speak incredibly slowly so that the time is wasted. I mean, hi! So, my parents are pretty amusing. Alright, X-World Law, I saw. That is an awesome turret. Please don't kill me. Please? But anyway. Wait, hold up! hold up. You came back. You went. Okay, Rambo went to go get a tissue, and instead of blowing his nose far away from the microphone, or even in another room, he chose to wait until he came back to the show. Totally doing this on purpose. No, this is totally on purpose. 100%. I bet you this was his plan the whole time. Definitely his plan. I don't care if he can hear me. We should make a song to him blowing his nose.
Oh, okay. Are you there?
You're back?
What'd you tell everyone? I missed. What did I miss? What did I hear? What did you say? I think got a little bit of blood came out of there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
All right, John, tell us what's going on.
All right. Well, for one, I saw my family for Christmas, and my parents, I think, got me the best theme of Christmas gifts like in the past forever.
Yeah.
So, my parents, I open my stocking, and the first thing I see is a set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle headphones. Within 1 week of my old headphones dying, not my nice ones they got me last year, my ones from work, and they got me new headphones.
Wow.
And I was like, that's awesome. I love the Turtles. And then I open up another thing, and I've got the sweet Donatello hat with tassels. And then a massive Turtles tin containing nothing else but this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt.
Wow.
Now, when I was a kid, I don't even know if I had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt. I loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all right? And now look at this. Look at this. Look at me now!
I was looking at some of these comments are so good. Yeah.
I was so happy. I mean, I don't even take any of this off now. I walk around, I went to work like this, kept the hat on, the headphones on, told people if they wanted to talk to me, they could call me. It was amazing.
Are you wearing stockings? Someone said you're wearing stockings. Is that true? What's on your legs right now?
That's confidential.
Someone said they saw you wearing stockings. I don't know what's going on here.
No, they saw me stalking someone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
There's a...
How did your parents come up with this idea to get you Ninja Turtle stuff? How did this go down?
I don't know. They just remembered I love turtles, and I guess they
go, what do we get, John?
They saw that video with the small child from the Day of the Dead, and he goes, I like turtles. And they realized I love turtles.
So your parents were sitting around. This was Christmas Eve, probably. And they go, we got to get John something. What should we get him? And like, I don't know what he likes. What do you think? Well, he likes Ninja Turtles when he was 7. You think if we get that for him now, he'll like it? Okay. And then they went and got some Ninja Turtle stuff. Mm-hmm. And it worked out.
Worked out really well.
They must have been like, they probably were real nervous when you were opening the gift, right? But like, I don't know, is he going to flip out or whatever? And then John's like so happy, like, oh, it was like a big sigh of relief.
You know, not
they
only
should have got you a remastered version of Coming Out of Their Shells, the Radio City special the Ninja Turtles did where they played guitars and it was awful. They should have got you the Blu-ray of that.
No, actually.
Yes.
But yeah, that was awesome. So, and by the way, I have to wear headphones during the show or I can't hear.
What the
but
hell?
Anyway,
what was that?
I was fixing my arm.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going. All right.
You want me to just go back and forth with the Christmas stuff?
All right. Yeah. Well, how was your holiday?
Here's what happened to me.
Yeah, man.
Here's what happened to me. I usually don't see the family all year. I don't see anybody really. People don't really know what I'm up to. They can't find me at times. I'm just out there, hidden at points, doing things. And it turns out we're gonna have this big family get together. A lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. A lot of people that I've never met. A lot of family like from the Bronx and stuff.
Yeah,
we're gonna go down there and see a lot of people and have like a huge dinner at a restaurant. We had like our own private room and all that stuff. And of course, that morning, John, I'm a little nervous because I don't really want to talk to anybody or meet anyone. But then the greatest thing of all happened, John.
What happened?
I woke up with several disgusting zits on my face. And maybe I'll show you right now. There's several disgusting... Can't quite get it. Several disgusting zits.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I don't usually get them. I haven't had them in a long time. I used to get really bad when I was in like high school. That was always a lot of fun, you know. And what happened is I woke up with a bunch of zits, but this was great because that means people that they're not really going to want to talk to you for very long.
Oh,
because eventually
dude.
they're going to start staring at the zit, right? So it kind of worked out, and I didn't have to really bother with a lot of people, and I had my food, and I had my zits, and that was that. And it was kind of funny because we did a wrestling show. Me and Sturm guys did a wrestling show on Saturday.
Yeah.
And the whole time in the chat, people were just going, "Oh, look at the Rainbow Zit." It was a hashtag, and it was out of control. But
it happens.
And in all seriousness, though, I had a great time with the family and all that. We had a huge dinner. It was like 8 courses. All Italian food. Some funny characters there. I don't know what a lot of these people were. I always get situated like seated next to the weirdest situation.
Aw.
I got seated at the end of the table, and it was next to a woman who's 90.
Wow.
And she was speaking Italian. I don't think I'm related to her. She was like a in-law of someone or something like that. But she was speaking Italian. We were having all these bizarre conversations, and at one point, she said I was a sexy man.
Okay.
I said thank you, and then she started going off on the French and how much she hates the French.
Oh.
But she loves Paris. She loves Paris. I learned so much about her. She loves Paris, but she does not like the French people. And
Ouch.
She was just going off on them. And then she was speaking Italian to me, and I didn't know what she was talking about, and that kept happening quite a bit. But it was a good time. It was a good time. Let's go back to you.
All right, so this Christmas, I did not venture forth to my family's place alone. My lovely lady friend came along as well.
Whoa! Look at this guy. He throws it out there like that. He's throwing it out there.
What can I say? I like alliteration.
All right, so she came to meet the family for the first time.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, keep going.
So we're at dinner, and it's my grandma, my mom, my dad, my sister, and of course my lovely lady friend. And what ended up happening was we're sitting there, and they're like trading stories about embarrassing stories about me. And
I wish I was there for this.
there like,
I wish I was recording this.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, what? Like, I didn't expect you guys were going to sit here and make fun of me the whole time. And they basically all turned to me. And she goes, well, how did you think this was going to turn out? It was pretty
What were
funny.
some of the things they were saying? That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear the stories. Tell us some of the stories that they were talking about.
Embarrassing stuff from like when I was a kid. I don't
let's
know.
hear it. Let's hear some of it.
I don't remember the specifics.
You remember it? Come on.
The only one I remember is when I may or may not have gotten drunk under the table.
You got drunk under a table.
No, not literally under the table. It's a phrase meaning that.
And who was telling this? Your parents or the wife?
Not my parents. I generally don't have that much to drink with my parents. It was bad.
What about this? I don't want to. I know some stories. I don't want to say things that you might get upset about. Can we get into a story about you when you were a kid? Do you mind?
As long as you don't mind me talking about broken windows.
We already talked about that.
I know.
Can we talk about how when you were a kid and you had Lyme's disease? Can we talk about that?
I guess we are now.
And your parents, they didn't know what was wrong with you. So instead of getting you checked out for Lyme's disease, they brought you to a psychologist.
Yep. That was the thing that happened.
Do you want to talk about it?
What do you want to know?
Just talk about what that was like.
Okay,
why did they think you needed a psychologist?
Well, in second grade, I started getting stomach aches all the time.
Yeah.
And I'd be going down to the nurse because my stomach really hurt. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't go outside much as a kid. You know, I was staying in the house all the time. My sister was a Girl Scout. She went outside all the time. She's running around the woods. She's camping, doing all that stuff. I'm sitting inside playing Super Mario World, for crying out loud. Or actually, depending on the year, maybe just Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Whatever. So so somehow a deer tick makes its way and bites me. And nobody notices this except for perhaps the tick, who I'd imagine knew it bit me. And so I started getting stomach aches. My knees would pop a lot. My elbows would pop. My joints were sore, and I was very irritable.
Yeah.
But, you know, second graders are pretty irritable.
Yeah.
And so I keep going down to the nurse's office saying, my stomach hurts, and say, oh, how much does it hurt from 1 to 10, blah, 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 blah. And eventually someone thought I was faking it.
Wow. Who was this? You don't have to say.
Probably one of the teachers.
One of the teachers.
I'm not sure if it was
One of
a
the
teacher.
teachers.
Could have been one of my parents. I don't know.
Yeah.
And eventually they're like, well, we can't find a cause for these. Maybe it's psychosomatic.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent me to a psychiatrist to try and figure out why in Bob's name I was having, you know, so many stomach aches in my own mind as opposed to, oh my gosh, my stomach is actually hurting. To be fair, that could just be what they told me,
Yeah.
you know, after the fact. And they really thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case.
What did the psychologists think? Did they say you should be checked out for something else, or they just try to make a buck off you?
They weren't trying to make a buck. They thought I had anxiety issues or something because I hate shots. Yeah, dude, it was nuts, man.
Do you remember what the psychologist asked you or anything like that?
No, but they told me to think of shots like lollipops. And I'm like, no one's sticking a lollipop in my arm. That's
Think
not
of
how
a shot.
lollipops work.
Think of a shot like a lollipop. I'm a psychologist now. I make $60,000 a year. That's how you fix. You're afraid of something. You're afraid of what? Spiders? Spiders are like lollipops. Wow,
Yeah,
that's some poor. That's some poor
They also
stuff
thought
right
the
there.
fact that I was a really picky eater might be related or something.
Yeah.
Then they finally one of my doctor was just like, well, let's do a Western blot or whatever and see if he's got Lyme disease or something. And I'm like, thank you. They put me on medicine for a while, and
Then you were
I
fine.
got better. But the good part was, see, I didn't know I had Lyme disease when I went to Disney World.
Yeah.
So I was at Disney World, emotionally messed up, completely, pretty uncomfortable. My base level is uncomfortable. So I'm standing there in line, and I can't stay still. All right?
Yeah.
Like, I cannot stop moving. Like, I just keep doing this, twitching left and right. And my parents were freaking out. They're like, stop doing that. I'm like, can't.
Do you think that the problem that they didn't catch the Lyme disease early? Do you think that had some kind of a long-lasting effect? Not saying there's anything wrong with you or anything like that. I'm just asking.
I hope not. But
Right.
Also, I freaked out like crazy because my parents got me an ice cream cone. It fell down.
And
They replaced it.
You went
Fell
berserk.
down. They replaced it. It fell down. Like, I was freaking out. I just wanted that ice cream, and it kept falling down. Eventually, someone had the genius idea of giving me a bowl with the cone. So I caught it, and then I was finally happy. And I'm aware that John implied there's something wrong with me.
He just ignores me. All right, that was a good story time. Let's go back to modern day OJ. Okay, that was OJ in the past. Now we're gonna go to modern day OJ. Maybe we'll go to OJ in the future at some point. In the future. OJ from the future. So the girlfriend, you brought her to meet the parents for the first time. Do you have anything else to say about this experience? Did she seem like everyone got along? Did your sister
Everyone got along.
What did she think of the family? Did she say anything?
I think she got along with them fine.
Good. That's good to know.
My family is crazy.
What was that?
My family is crazy, so...
Well, everyone says that. Well, she had a good time.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Did my name come up at all during the dinner, the Christmas dinner, the feast? Did they?
Only preceded and followed by loud swearing.
Was I toasted?
a manner of speaking. Do effigies count?
I didn't say roasted. I said toasted. It's different.
And burnt to a crisp?
It's a difference. So that's good. What'd you guys did you take her? Did you take her out for New Year's Eve?
Maybe the other way around. We went
She took you out. Oh.
we stayed at my house and played board games with a couple of my friends, and we played Tank with a couple of them. And then we got dinner at an all-you-can-eat sushi place, which was actually really good.
Yeah.
And then my friends went home, and we headed into the city for her friend's New Year's party, which was completely batzik insane.
What was going on there?
Well, I don't even know what I can even say out loud, except it was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
First of all, when we got there, we got name tags. And the names were completely made up with an occupation. I don't remember my name, but I was a ghost doctor. I don't know if I was a ghost who was also a doctor or a doctor for ghosts. I prefer to think of it as the latter because that means that basically
How does this happen, John? Those people, they just go, they watch the ball drop, they drink champagne. What is this? You're pretending to be I don't even understand what you're telling me. I'm pretending to be a doctor?
That was a sneeze. My apologies, everyone. My bad.
Okay, let's keep going here.
But no. What was pretty funny, but also there was, man, what was that? Dang it! I had a good story for this.
I messed you up.
Oh, right. Yeah. So the invitation, all it said was that this is a race through time, and the rest was in German. So I had no idea what to wear.
Yeah.
So I ended up wearing like brown dress pants, nice black sneakers, nice belt, black vest, and a bowler hat with a monocle in my vest pocket.
Sure.
Like, okay.
Why not?
Someone's like, oh, nice steampunk outfit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what this is.
Like, these are my pajamas. What are you talking about? This is my evening attire.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
Good. What are you getting there? Oh, you're pulling the monocle out?
Yeah. Someone's asking why I own a monocle.
People ask you why do you have the monocle? Someone called your sneeze a pulpgasm.
Why do I have a monocle? Why don't you have a monocle, sir?
Yeah,
if I can even call anyone a sir if they don't have a monocle.
Yeah. So that was New Year's Eve. What else? Anything else? Fun?
Well, there was the preceding weekend where I met her parents and family.
You did. This is getting serious now.
It went very well.
This is getting real serious.
It was good times.
Yeah.
And apparently, if you go to the Spy Museum,
what did the parents think of you? Did they have any strange questions?
No strange questions. No, nice
they just
folks.
Thought you were great. They thought you were great.
Who doesn't think I'm great?
I don't know. I never met anyone that's why I was asking.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, I learned if you go to the Spy Museum, you have to memorize a cover identity.
Yeah.
I've still got mine. I am John Campbell. I am 34 years old. I was born in Mandeville, Jamaica.
Wow, I'd like to hang out with that guy.
I am a clothing salesman, and I'm going to Budapest, Hungary for 14 days on business.
All right.
And Ramborgian Doorman, that is sick.
It says, I have a monocle for my whispering eye.
Don't say it out loud.
Point. Oh, you have to. So people are listening to this live, so you have to kind of explain it to them. Wow.
Anyway.
What is going on in this chat room? Look at this other lone wolf crier. I have to read this. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
OJ once jerked off at Walmart while buying an elevator wearing 2 hats. What?
See, that's a complete and utter lie. I wasn't buying the elevator. I was leasing the elevator.
Yeah.
You don't buy elevators, you lease them.
All right.
Seriously, folks.
Yes. The Mayan thing happened while we were gone. I actually had to...
happen due to our efforts.
I had to travel down there. It was a little bit... I wasn't online for a while. People were like, what's going on? I was getting these tweets. Where are you? Is everything okay? I was down there preventing the end of the world, John. I had to defeat the Mayan gods. Some I had to battle into submission. Some I had to make love to for several hours to also put them into submission. To calm them, you know what I'm talking about. So I did save the world. You can all thank me. That was all me. And then Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve, more like it, that drunken bastard hobo, Santa Claus, goes out there, drinks himself into a stupor, and then, of course, I have to go and save the day, deliver all the gifts to the children, because I'm straight edge and I'm better than you. And that's what I have to do. I did keep most of the gifts for myself. I got some good gifts, actually. I got this here. This is The Dark Knight Rises, the Blu-ray.
Nice.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, so I got some good stuff, and
Yeah.
I had a good time. New Year's Eve, I don't really like to go out because it's insane out there.
It's madness.
Watched Caddyshack.
Oh, good movie.
Watched like a bunch of movies. Watched that. Goonies.
Oh, the Goonies.
I saw those two, which were like all-time classics. Then I watched Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh, I saw that movie in theaters.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was okay.
It wasn't
but,
bad.
Yeah, you watch a bunch of classic movies and you're like, oh, Cowboys and Aliens. But it was fun. I don't know why people hated some or didn't like it. I don't know.
It was exactly what it purported itself to be.
Yeah, then I wound up seeing Hobbit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we should talk about that because I saw it too.
Yeah, let's talk about Hobbit. First thing like I went to see it that was strange to me was like there was like 5 different versions of the movie at the theater near me. And there's like the 3D one, there's the normal one, the 3D with a special frame rate. It's actually called like the 55 something delay or something. I don't even know. I don't even know. I saw that one because it was playing at the time that I was there. And
I don't think I saw that one.
That's the one people were getting sick from. I didn't really have any problems. You know.
Yeah,
There was no
Hobbit
Hobbit vomit.
I think I saw the IMAX 3D regular frame rate.
Yeah. Yeah, someone's telling me it's the 155 frames per second version. That's what I saw. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have any problem. But I did really enjoy the movie. I thought it was really good. I actually liked it maybe more than The Lord of the Rings because I felt like it was funny. Like the dwarves, were they supposed to be like? They were supposed to be like mental patients or something. I don't really understand what they are.
They're a lot different. They were a lot.
There's a lot different than
they were in the book.
I actually read that book. I did read that book, but yeah, I thought there were like there's some more comedy in it. They definitely stretched it out. There's like a bunch of musical parts.
Well, there was music in the book.
Yeah, but that goes by in like that's like half a page. This thing was like half hour of songs or something. I don't know, but yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really well done. It was fun. It wasn't too long. It was like 2 hours 45 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I thought it was good. What do you want to say about it?
It was basically Peter Jackson's J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and Unexpected Trilogy. Excuse me.
Well, that's what it is.
It wasn't bad. I liked it. They added a lot of stuff. They embellished some stuff. I think they might have put some stuff in from Tolkien's other books to try and fatten it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of those characters are in it.
Yeah, some of those characters like don't show up in the actual book.
Yeah.
Like except for being mentioned, show up.
Right. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's not bad. For like a 2 hour and 48-minute movie or whatever, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I was definitely into it. I'm definitely going to see the next ones and all that. And
Oh, definitely.
I don't know. Yeah, and that's another one. I don't know. People were like, giving it like really bad reviews. Like, what did you want it to be? Like, what did you expect this to be? Right.
I wanted it to be completely true to the book. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not going to make sense with the other ones. They're not really 100% true to it either.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though. It's a hell of a lot better than the Star Wars prequels. I'll tell you that much.
This is true. Very true.
Yeah. I mean, some of it, I don't know. Some of it doesn't, I don't know. Because, like, Bilbo's writing the story the day of the party.
Ah.
That was a little weird because, like, if you remember in the first movie, he was like messed up from the ring. But now he's going to write a book. But now he's competent enough to write a book all day before he goes. All right, sure.
It was really funny, though, because immediately after seeing The Hobbit,
yeah,
within 48 hours, we started watching Wilfred,
Oh yeah, it's the same guy.
an amazing show starring none other than Elijah Wood himself.
Yes,
Good show.
it's a little different. Yeah, it is a good show. I like it. I think that was a British show that they remade.
Australian.
Ah.
Does that explain Wilfred's
Also,
accent?
the guy
Perhaps.
from Hobbit, that was the guy from The Office. The British
Martin
Office,
Freeman.
Which was
He is also John Watson in the BBC's show Sherlock, which is amazing. If you have Netflix, please watch all of the
he's the dude from
episodes.
The
They are
Office.
wonderful.
And he's really good. I think he's actually, I was more like believing him than Frodo or what's his name? What's the dude's name? You know his
Which
name.
dude?
The dude that played Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I
like
gotta
the
tell
thing
you.
with the Hobbit, like, or the thing with the Lord of the Rings, they're always like, it's good, but they're always like, he's always staring off. Oh, I'm so depressed, looking at the ring, looking off into the sunset and all that. It was just kind of, let's just have some fun with this and jump around, and I thought it was really good.
What I liked was the thing with Martin Freeman is I saw him in Sherlock and just kind of went, "That is a hobbit. That man is a hobbit."
It's kind of racist.
No, he's so smiley, but he sighs so despondently. It's perfect.
That is a hobbit. You see a guy walking down the street, you go, that's a hobbit?
Well, that guy. If I saw Martin Freeman, yeah,
That seems a little racist to me, but
he's amazing.
We're
By the
gonna
way, you
let it
should
go.
really watch Sherlock.
maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Lost Girl. Yeah, it's a really good show.
All right, why don't we move this along? Let's go to the comments, and then we're going to go right into callers. I think we're trying to do like another half hour. And it seems like we're having a good time today, so let's keep the ball
Yeah.
rolling, Johnny. Do you have those
All
comments?
right,
sir?
yeah, I do.
All right. These are taken from various videos from the show, the last show. They're also from the 2012 recap thing I did. 2012, it was a year that happened, right?
It was.
It certainly was.
If it wasn't, then I don't even know if we'd be here.
Exactly. It was a year that did happen. Some people say it did not happen, but I'm here to prove that it did. And that's why I made that video to show that did happen. So some of the comments are pulled from there as well. And thanks if you check that video out. I appreciate it. Thank you. It took me pretty much an entire day to do. I think I talked to you, I think, in the middle of the day. I'm like, I just worked on this for 5 hours. I'm not doing it. And I said, I'm not finishing it.
We're done.
I don't want to do
Over.
it.
We're done
And
with
then,
this.
and that night, I was like, I got to finish this, and I sat there and finished it off. So, yeah, if you check that out, thanks a lot. You know, let us do the comments. Are you there?
Wookie from Hell says,
Yes.
Santa wears red. Therefore, he is a communist.
Well, he does have some socialist ideals. I mean, he gives to everyone for free, right? I mean, it's
You know, that's a good point. Like,
it's not very capitalist of him. I mean, if he was capitalist, he'd be selling everything, and
he distributes wealth.
he distributes wealth. He doesn't redistribute it though, so that's where he gets. I think that's where he's okay. He just distributes. He doesn't like take from people and give to others, Robin Hood style.
So you think that he really gets the elves to do the labor for him, or you think he just kind of forces them to do it, or maybe he just steals from them?
I don't really know, but it's very strange, a communist that we're just throwing around so much, like in politics and for like what the last since the 50s, it's just out of control.
I please don't get started.
Everyone
with
is a
that.
communist.
Don't
Dude,
get
Santa.
started
All right,
with
let's keep
that,
going.
please. Here,
I
do
will
the next
not.
comment.
I will not.
Good. Shall we do the next comment?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
This is from Starscream. Starscream.
That sounds like a frozen dairy dessert.
And he says, Rambollocks. So I think it's cool that in 2013 we're still coming up with, everyone else, they're still coming up with Rambo words. And how many words have there been made that have Rambo in the word?
Rambors or
Thousands.
Ramboholics. That one.
There's a lot more.
Ramboner, Rambonehead,
Rambroni.
Rambro, Rambroni.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit. Iron Wolf says Ram Bitch Boy. I don't remember that one being one, but I guess that's one.
Ramballs, of course.
Ramballs.
Ramvolution. Thanks, Vagilis. Ram
Ramvolution,
Broadsided.
Okay, yeah, we're done with that.
Ram Breckenbacher.
So that's cool. Rambollocks, if you want to throw that out there and use that in your daily life, especially like in school or at work or something, I recommend it. What else do we have here?
Our next comment from Mark Crown's story.
Yeah.
Ed Trotta was the best guest this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's saying quite a bit. We had a lot of good guests. Ed's just a pro, man. He came on here and he was working. You know, he was working hard to put on a good show for everybody, and he certainly did. I talk to him once in a while, like through emails or respond to emails.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like to see what he's up to.
He's a good guy.
He's on Skype sometimes, and I try
is
to.
he looking for you?
No, he's just there, and I try to like send him an IM, but I don't think he understands how it works.
Oh.
It's funny that people say he's the best guest because he almost didn't come on, if you remember, John.
Oh yeah, because we couldn't get the Skype part working.
Yeah, we exchanged Skype information, and then he didn't. I think it was like his first time ever using it, and he didn't know how to call me or or actually sign in or something or add me to his list. So we sat there for like a half hour waiting for him, and then we're like, oh, we're just gonna go without him. And then all of a sudden he like figured it out the last second.
Oh yeah, we was so lucky.
Yeah, we should have him on to talk about the Lincoln movie. I didn't see it. That's why I didn't.
Yeah,
I was thinking about doing it. I wanted to see it, so
Yes.
when we had him on, we could like ask him questions.
Yeah,
But I just didn't. I never got to see that movie, so maybe in the future that'll happen. You know.
I was supposed to see it with my dad, but I didn't get a chance.
I don't
Very
want to see
sad.
it in the theater. It's just too long. I'll wait until it's because I need to like stop for like a day. I can watch like half and stop, and then come back to it. I don't know.
I gotta say one more thing about Ed Trotta. Mr. Trotta had some real pearls of wisdom. Seriously,
Yeah.
he's a great guy.
All right.
All right, so our next comment comes from Phillies fan 12368.
Yes.
Thanks for the great year, John and OJ. We saw the Ramborgian Revolution in 2012, and you guys made great strides with the show. Schnozman and Hole Punch, and your other projects. They can't keep the Ramborgia down, and I'm proud to be a part of the ride. Here's to another great year in 2013. Happy holidays to my fellow Ramborgians. 2013, we're coming for you!
That was really well written. That was nice.
Yeah, really well written.
Thank you, Phillies fan. That was very nice.
Very well done.
Polite and genuine, and it summed it all up. We thank you, sir. You want me to read this one?
No, I got this one.
Okay.
The real Mike Vita says, 2013 will be the year of the OJ heel turn, OJ striptease, and the OJ live sex celebration.
Well, you put hashtag in front of them.
Find the hashtag OJ heel turn, the hashtag OJ striptease, and the hashtag OJ live sex celebration.
Is that true? They're all trending right now.
I will never turn heel.
I don't know how I feel
Ever.
about the hashtag thing. I was thinking about like on our screen right here, like putting a hashtag something every show. You know, I don't know, like because like a lot of shows do that.
Yeah.
Have like a different hashtag every week that people can use on the Twitter. I think I might do it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. What do you think I feel about that idea?
I don't know. I think that's hashtag possibly a good idea.
Everybody does this stuff, but I think we
But
come
if
up
everyone
with like
does it, then why should we?
we come up with some funny ones, not just like hashtag the show, but like something just totally out there and try to get it going and have people on Twitter be like, "What the hell is this?" You know?
What?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that in the future. We'll try it out next time, maybe. All right. What do we got?
Our next comment comes from Mario Taz. The plunger stole the year of 2012. Bravo! Bravo!
Yeah, I think that's a Schnozman Hole Punch reference, I guess, right?
Yes, indeed.
I would assume.
Excuse me, an amazing reference.
I think 2013 is really going to be the year of Schnozman Hole Punch.
You just wait.
That was just getting your toes wet. But,
And then some.
We're working on that this weekend, right?
I should hope so.
All right.
That's the plan.
Yeah. You got a lot to do this weekend and get that going. Right now we're doing well, like schedule wise, for what I wanted. So
Don't jinx us, man.
Scripts are good right now, and we're just pumping it out. So, all right.
All right. Our next comment comes from MegaGamer1006.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Rambo coming back to YouTube as a cyborg and making a video called 2101 in a minute.
Yeah, so I did 2012 12 minutes. I will be there in 2101. Where else will I be?
The moon.
Where else will I be?
The moon space.
I got nowhere else to go.
You could be in like Alpha Centauri by then, dude.
The internet will be so different.
The internet is for scorn.
I've seen it. I'll be teleported into your homes. I will stand above you.
Above
Nude.
me?
I will stand above everyone, nude.
You're already above us all.
We'll
You don't
have
have
my
to
urine
pull the
review.
nude thing, though. That's a bit excessive, sir.
Yes. All right.
Our last comment comes from Dr. Wrestling.
Dr. Wrestling.
And a reply as
Yes.
well. But
Yes.
Dr. Wrestling says, John Rambo is a comedic genius, and that has no fewer than 41 thumbs up. To which Maka Joe felt compelled to reply, that's saying a bit much.
I thought that was just hilarious, you know. You can't just let me have my moment, Maka Joe. I can't just have my moment, you know.
I don't know why you gotta rain on his parade, man.
Yeah. I just thought it was really funny. It's like, that's saying a bit much. You know,
I really don't see the problem. I mean, he's not done anything to harm you.
Well,
There's no need to come in there and hate on him.
Well, I've never made $1 doing it.
Yeah, let him have his moment in the sun.
But if you look at it the other way, Carrot Top made a lot of dollars. You
He
take
also
your
got
pick.
kind of jacked.
You take your pick. Who's better? All right. That has nothing to do with either comment. Well, you take your pick. Carrot Top is the new Saget. For no reason.
All right, folks. That means you got to get on it. Carrot Top.
No one can
Two
replace.
choices.
No one can replace Saget.
Two choices.
Saget was responding. Somebody. I got to talk about this. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I can find it. I was supposed to save this, but somebody said on Twitter to Bob Saget. He goes, Bob Saget, you're a faggot, right? And then Saget responded to him, and he went off on the guy. But I was just so surprised. I was like, oh my god, what had happened here? And I think he had a polite response to him or something like that. I think he was like, my New Year's resolutions is to ignore people like you or something like that. But,
Oh, no.
But I was like, well, he's like, that's how you get Saget to respond to you? You call him
that's kind of terrible.
You call him the worst possible thing ever, but we're sending him like nice messages and he won't respond to me. That's a bummer, you know?
Yeah.
I actually tried, I'll talk about this now because it's so after the fact, but for the 50th episode of the show, I tried to get him, I tried to get in there. He was actually doing a show in New York because he does a lot of charity stuff, like charity shows.
He's a nice guy.
Because he has some kind of disease. I forget what it is, and he does like fundraisers and like scleroderma or something like that. I can't quite remember it. So he was going to be in the area, and I tried contacting a few people from his website, and then those guys responded to me and they said, "Well, talk to this guy," and then at some point they all just refused to talk to me anymore. And I was basically saying, like, could we have him on for like 10, 15 minutes? He can plug his show. We're in New York, you know, that's our location, and blah, blah, blah. And it just didn't really work out like that way.
Oh,
so,
man. Did they reply?
They did for a while. Like, they were just basically saying, talk to this guy, talk to that guy instead. And then it got to a point where, like, no one would say anything anymore. Well, yeah, that was annoying. But maybe someday, you know? I would like to. In all honesty, like I really like I admire the guy a lot, and I would love to have him on more than probably anybody.
He's a real stand-up guy. What can I say?
I think he's really funny. And I'm a fan of his.
Good.
So I want to have him on. I just we haven't been able to get his That's why I was annoyed by the guy's tweet, because he responds to the guy that's calling him that.
You got to get your foot in the door, man. And that guy basically took a battering ram of a-holishness.
Yeah. All right. That's the story. That's the Saget story.
And I'm sticking to it.
Yes. Do you want to do calls?
Do I ever?
Do you?
Do you or don't you want
All right,
me
so
to
if you'd like
call
to
you?
call into the show, we're also going to take probably some comments from the chat as well. OJ will be in charge of that.
Ah, pants.
Yeah, so if you'd like to call into the show, it is JRP the show on Skype, Citizen IM, and then I will get you in here. Did you get the P.O. box? That's the first question.
I failed you. I failed you all.
Yeah, we'll get it probably this month, maybe. Right?
Please?
I think so. Rambo, would you live amongst the elephants? Perhaps I have. There's all kinds of things I know.
No pineapples, dang it.
It was like the Jungle Book. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Headlight fluid.
There
Okay,
we go. Yeah, a bunch of people.
and
What's
okay,
wrong?
good. We got a caller. This is
We got a
good.
caller.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
How are you?
Welcome.
Did you have a nice holiday and everything?
Oh yeah, definitely. Christmas was great with the family, and I went to I went to this camp that I go to usually during the summer, but they had a winter one that I go to every couple years, and it's really great. And we shot like some short films, and it was just a lot of.
Wow. That's cool.
Good time.
What kind of what kind of films is this? Is like you guys improv stuff, or you script it out?
The films. Some people do their scripted stuff. The films I've been doing for the past 6 years there have
Wow.
been all improv. Like pretty much like 95% all the movies we've done are improv.
Wow.
And the one we just did this this winter break was like a whole bunch of different like short sketches. Like we did one where it was like making fun of cribs. Like we were like we were in like this dingy little cabin, and I was like saying how like the woods are like gold, like painted like wood, and all kinds of stuff.
That's cool, man. That's cool that you do that stuff. You got any advice for people that want to like make films and things like that? Any advice for me? Maybe I try to do that too. Anything that you think would help me out after watching my things? Anything? Any glaring problems you see?
No, Schnoz Man and Hole Punch stuff. What the hell did I just say? Schnoz Man and Hole Punch. No, that stuff is that stuff's actually really good, and pretty much the more you do it, like a lot better at it, and you'll just like start noticing things that you like, or like you have a certain style of doing things. And pretty much if you want to get into like making those kind of films and stuff, you just gotta just do it, and just find people that you enjoy doing it with, and it's just a lot of fun.
It's a lot of work, and yeah, it is quite a bit of fun. Yeah, I think anyone could do it. You just got to put the work in, man. But it's really rewarding when you watch it back. When the day comes and you finally get to watch your thing, and you go, ah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like when you're working on something for a long time, and then you watch it, and then like, or you show it to other people, and they enjoy it. It's just like the best feeling ever.
Absolutely. Cool, man. What else is going on today?
I haven't really done much today. Like I just got back from that camp thing a couple days ago, and today I went to the gym again for like in a while, and I just pretty much sat home and played Far Cry 3 all day.
Ah, nice.
Right on, right on.
So did you guys see Les Mis?
I did
Not
not.
yet.
I did not. That came
Not
out,
yet.
and the Django. Is that how you say that? I don't even know.
Django Unchained?
Django. There's a D in it though.
Yeah, it's like the Django or something. I'm not even
Django.
sure.
Django? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably check those out. You saw? What did you say? You saw Les Mis?
Yeah, I saw Les Mis. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Really?
Master of the house.
I teared up. I teared up a little bit near the ending.
A couple of people I heard cried at the end. I don't know anything about it. I never saw the play or the books or anything like that. But I'll definitely will check it out.
Yeah, it's great.
Anne Hathaway, she plays Catwoman in that.
Yeah, I saw this review. It was like a short little like paragraph review. It was like Wolverine sings, Catwoman dies, Wolverine sings some more, kids get shot, Wolverine sings, end of movie.
Oh, it's got Hugh Jackman and it's got her. That's really weird.
They did have the Master of the House song, right?
Oh yeah, that was amazing. That was so good. That's Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy who plays Rat.
Wow.
So that was really good.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. It's got a good cast.
Oh yeah, all-star cast.
I'll watch pretty much whatever. I mean, if I'm not interested in it, I'll watch it. 'Cause if it's got a good cast, I'll check out whatever. Because it's always good stuff. Well, people who are good at what they do are in something,
Yeah, definitely.
It shows Hugh Jackman like he's going from that. He's gonna shoot the new X-Men after that. That's pretty...
They actually, right after filming Les Mis, he went straight into filming the next Wolverine movie, which they just finished filming, I believe, like last month.
That's a big change.
Yeah, it's crazy, like the way he transforms his body for the X-Men movies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
Like normally he's just like an average built guy, but then for the Wolverine movies, he's so
nuts.
jacked up.
That's why he's got his last name.
There you go. OJ's got some jokes tonight. I see this.
OJ's got some stuff going today. He's been saving that one for the last couple weeks. He says, I'm going to get that Hugh Jackman one. All right, man. That's cool, man. Thanks for calling in. And checking out how's the show today? Did we do all right?
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying it. The top 10 vegetables had me laughing for a while. That was a good one.
Top 10 vegetables of 2012. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, man. See you.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
Have a great night.
All right.
So, didn't see too many questions there, although Sir Lionheart asked what y'all get for Christmas.
What did we get for Christmas? Well, I got Dark Knight Rises. I got sneakers. I got Converse sneakers. That's the only shoes I wear.
Good stuff.
I found out actually you can make your own Converse, like on the website. You can customize. Pictures? Yeah, you can customize it, so you can have I messed with it and it had StayBallsy on it, and they wanted to charge me like $80. So I might do it maybe someday in the future. I'll do that. That seemed like a cool thing. I got some cash.
Yay, cash.
Yeah, I don't know. I did good. I got some good stuff. It's always like, are you going to break even or not?
Well, that's...
And I think I made a profit, quite frankly. And you talked about what you got. You got your Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah, I got Ninja Turtle stuff. What else did I get? Some whiskey stones. A gift card to Michael's Arts and Crafts.
Okay, you're going to like that.
Oh, heck yeah. Buy tons of glass. Buy glass up the... Anyway.
And you have you're going to get a present for me on Saturday. I'm going to make you film for like 7 hours.
Ha.
That's my gift.
Also, I got some chocolate 20-sided dice.
Huh.
Which is amazing. And I got a pretty sweet mug.
Okay.
Good times. It's a Mega Man energy tank mug. So yeah.
Ramborgian Doorman. OJ, would you let Rambo blow your Irish whistle?
That's not sanitary.
What if I cleaned it off afterwards?
Not sanitary.
All right.
I mean, I got a couple questions here.
All right, I'm going to get another caller in first, then we'll get to the questions.
Oh, okay.
This guy's got an awesome avatar, that's why he got in.
Is it Aang? Oh, that's better
it's
than
going
Aang.
off the slideshow. It's like playing the same thing over and over again. Have you noticed this? Oh, it's stuck. That's what happened. All right, fixed it. Sorry about that.
Oh, you hung up on him.
No, I didn't. Something went wrong. Well, you just have to accuse me like I did it. You hung up on him. You jerk. Oh, he's there.
Yo!
Oh, hey, hello, guys.
How's it going, man? What's going on?
Doing awesome. I didn't expect to be in the show.
Why? Why didn't you expect to be on?
I don't know, because I guess I've been trying to get in just to say hi to you guys for a while. And I guess I stopped trying, and then this one time I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to try, and then I did. Now I'm here.
That's how you gotta do it. What's going on today? What's happening out there in the world?
Just practicing a little bass. I play electric bass.
Cool.
I know that John's a good guitar player. I listen to his stuff. I actually have it on my MP3.
Why, thank you, sir.
And yeah, today I was practicing some music because I have a few gigs
Wow, that's great.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Is that like with a band, or are you just going on alone?
Some of it is with my band, and some of it is like jazz jamming and stuff like that. I like to do different things, like not stick to one particular genre of music, I guess.
That's good. You're gonna learn a lot more that way, you know. And you can kind of, when you go to make your own stuff, you kind of stick it all together.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, what kind of music do you guys like? I guess I've been wondering.
I listen to like a lot of rock stuff. I like a lot of old blues music, like Muddy Waters, all the way back to that stuff.
Oh man,
I love a lot of stuff in the '60s. A lot of like the Ventures, like that instrumental Dick Dale type surf guitar stuff. The Beatles, the Who, the Doors. I like punk rock, like the early stuff like Sex Pistols, Ramones, and then I grew up in the '90s, so all that stuff was real big for me, like Nirvana, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Weezer. I guess I liked them at one point. I saw them in concert, and I don't know. I haven't really listened to a lot of new stuff lately, but Bob Dylan I like a lot. I started playing.
Oh yeah,
acoustic.
Dylan's good. Dylan's great.
Sweet.
And like the White Stripes, and I saw them in concert. I don't know. I like a lot of different things, and it's all fun.
Oh. I'm with John on most of those. I mean, I like a lot of classic rock, alternative stuff, but I like also some weirder stuff. I mean, I like Jonathan Colton. I like Metric a lot. The Proto Men kick effing butt.
I heard that you like Rush.
I like Rush a lot, and Supertramp also.
How was your live? I know you talked about it in a previous show. I forgot what you said.
Rush, they basically get up there. There was no warm-up band. They just get up there, like, hey, we're going to play some music. And then they just play music for 3 hours. Like, they just go. They just do it.
Geddy Lee's a monster, man.
They're all monsters.
Especially because I play bass, and I always, when I was younger, I guess I listened to a lot of Rush. And I would try to sing what he sings and play it at the same time, and that's really hard.
It's ridiculously impressive just to watch them up there, especially because they've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
But yeah, stuff like that. I also like Lucky Boys Confusion and stuff. But yeah, see, if you ever get a chance to see them live, I highly recommend it if you like their music. Even if they play songs you've never heard before from their newest album, it's still good.
Right on.
Kind of happen.
Well, sir, maybe call us back. Let us know how your shows went and all that. And
oh yeah, I had this idea for a show intro. So you know how kind of like well, maybe you guys know the show Seinfeld. You know how it has like a bass solo at the beginning.
Yes, I have it on DVD.
So, yeah, so I was thinking about recording some funky bass solo there, and then maybe you can put it on one of the openings for the show or something.
Absolutely,
nice.
It will happen. If it's less work for me, that's cool.
Don't worry about it.
If I don't have to sit there editing elephant pornography, that's good.
Oi!
That's a good thing.
That was beautiful.
Oi!
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Oi!
So, sir, thank you. Good luck on your gigs, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Thanks for popping in.
All right. Yeah.
So we had a few questions here.
Okay.
Very relevant considering the previous topic of conversation.
Yeah.
JD asks, Rambo, what do you think about making guitar tutorials, basic chords and strumming patterns?
I could do it. I think there's probably people that do it better or could do that better for you than I could.
I mean, I'll admit also I don't know how much time we'd have to pull that stuff off.
Yeah, time's an issue, but I mean I could do it, but I think there's people out there that do good jobs with tutorials and things like that. I like to kind of just put my own little things together. A lot of people ask me to do like covers too, but I just like to put my little things together. I haven't done a lot in a while, but once we're done with the Schnoz Man Hole Punch stuff, you're gonna see a lot more things coming out, and probably some more games too. I did Mega Man. Was it Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Has sex with Mega Man or something? I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, and then that's what popped out.
But I wound up playing that too. So I think once we get some other things done, I'll probably get into some other stuff. And who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I want to feel like I put something out there that's good, and I'm not trying to. I don't want to try to take advantage of the audience and I feel like there's people that are gonna watch. You guys will watch what I put out, and that's an awesome, that's a beautiful thing. So I don't want to abuse that fact.
No,
if you're gonna watch something, I want to make sure it's really good. Hopefully it is. I don't know.
So far so good, I think, right?
Yeah. So what else we got going on?
Mutu Sandman asks, "Hey OJ, why don't you make any videos?"
OJ's got no time.
I have no time. It's terrible. This Wednesdays are about all I can muster.
Yeah.
And also,
Well, so look at it this way: like you work 9 to 5 every day, or what was
Yeah.
it? More 8 to 6, maybe? I don't even know what you're doing.
more like 9 to 5:30, 6, 8:30 to whatever.
9 to 5:30. Wednesdays you do the show for it's good 2 hours, whatever. And then on the weekends we've been filming both days.
Yeah,
So you basically don't have any days off at all.
ever. And I've been
plus you
running
got-
around
plus-
like a chicken with its face cut
And
off
plus
for
you
the
got
past.
the girlfriend, and you go visit
3
her,
weeks.
and she doesn't live really close to you. So you got your hands full.
It's been crazy.
Enough excuses. A lot of things in life comes down to, just time management and what are you going to invest your time into, man? It's really
It's tough. There's only so much stuff you can pull off.
yeah.
Oy. And Iron Wolf 531 asked Rambo and OJ, "Did you ever find the missing tape of OJ in that TV special?"
What was that?
Is that the one when I was in middle school? Because I'm pretty sure that special is on VHS right inside.
Oh yeah, what was that again? I can't remember.
The video?
Yeah, what was it? School or something?
It was Parents and Children Straight Talk on Drugs.
Oh, you gotta
for
find that,
FTC.
dude. Your parents must have it or something.
Yeah, dude, I know where it is.
Oh, you
We
gotta
just
get
gotta
it.
a VHS.
I forgot about this. I have to make a note of this. I'm gonna write this down.
Do you
my
have a
pad here.
VHS thing?
They'll do it in the mall for you. It's like $10.
That's it?
We'll convert it to DVD and we'll play it as the intro. Which would be great.
Oh, great. Just ready to show everybody middle school me.
Yeah.
Totally
Exactly.
not awkward.
Yeah.
My dang.
Oh, we gotta get
fruit-
this dude in here. Hold on a second. Let's see if he wants to come on.
Oh, gosh darn it.
What?
Today I learned if you mouse over the dang Oil of Olay ad, it will take over your entire screen.
Yeah, you always seem to have problems with the ads. I don't know what's up with that. Try and get somebody in here. Hold on a second. All right, here we go.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for someone to pop in, and here they are.
Here they are. If it works. Da, 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 da.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How's it going,
Hello.
man? Glad we got you on here.
I know. Thanks for getting me on.
So this is Zcrests, and you go by the name of on YouTube Zane, I think.
Zcrest on YouTube and in real life, Zen.
Real life Zane. Oh, that's awesome. So you sent me a message on Twitter, and you said, "Hey, I made this video. I'm doing like my old award show kind of thing." And I checked this out. This was like a really cool idea, John. He did like his own awards show
Oh, that's
on his
nice.
channel for stuff he likes on YouTube. And he's got
That's cool.
absolutely fabulous taste. I was nominated for many awards, including something called the Golden Banana Award, which
One of the best vegetables ever.
which fits me quite well. And it was awesome, dude. Tell us a little about like the idea behind it and everything like that, if you can.
Well, I had the idea a while back, but I just didn't like put it into focus, and I didn't like, go towards the idea.
Yeah.
And a while later, I just had the time and I did it. So, but next year, hopefully, I want to get like people on when I like to present the awards to them. So maybe you guys can do that next year.
Yeah,
Or this
definitely.
year.
I'll help you out with
You have to do well enough to get an award, so yeah.
I'll definitely help you out with whatever you need help with. That'd be cool. I noticed I was nominated for, or our channel was nominated for YouTube Channel of the Year, I guess, or YouTuber of the Year.
Yeah.
And I did not win that. I was runner-up. But I don't really look at myself as a YouTuber anyway. I'm more of a global iconic entertainer. In many ways, a religious priest, and that's how I look at myself. So I don't really care about that award. But the one that I thought was really cool, Web Series of the Year, and Schnoz Man and Hole Punch, web series of the year. That meant a lot. I like the stuff that you had to say about it. Really made me feel good. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Are you glad that you bet Project 7?
Am I glad that I beat Project 7? I'm not going to touch that one. But it was cool that we won, and I didn't even have to pay you or anything like that.
Aw.
Or did you? Who knows?
As far as everyone else knows, you were not paid. As far as you and I know, it could be something different.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy, this could get ugly.
Yeah, man, that's definitely a cool idea, though. I like that idea, and I was thinking maybe we should do something like that. It's kind of like a word thing, or like a have like a word statue, and have like almost a Academy Awards or Grammy Awards type of show.
So the Ramborgian Awards?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, the thing with the Who I Watched Awards was that originally I was thinking that I'd do it, and then since it's got the Who I Watched Awards, it could be anyone else can, put their input in and make their own one.
Right.
Oh,
awards.
interesting. That's a good call.
Right on.
And then since you're doing like the, StayBallsy Spectacular, I thought you could have implemented that into the awards into that.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Tell us about your channel and stuff. I want to hear all the plugs, man.
I had like a community channel as well, a gaming channel, but it's on a hiatus right now. It's called the Aftermath Gaming, and my own channel, I just went back to it recently, the last year, to do, gaming let's plays and stuff like that. And then the Who I Watched Awards, and for this year I've got like short films planned during the summer break, so a lot to expect this year.
Right on, good. And what's the YouTube channel again? What's the address?
Please let us know.
youtube.com/user/Zcrests.
Check that out, everybody.
You'd better.
Yes, that's correct. So, Zane, thank you, sir. Thank you for the award. It's the only award I ever won in my entire life, to be honest with you.
And also one other thing is that I'm actually growing my own Ramborgia beard as well.
Nice.
I would show you it, but it's kind of like late and I look sleepy, so I don't know.
You're going to have to come back on and we'll compare beards.
I think yours is more cleaner and, less messier than mine's. Mine's is kind of all over the place.
Yeah, yours probably smells a lot better. All right, man. Thank you very much, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks.
All right,
thanks for having me on.
All right, Mr. Orange Juice.
Mister?
Yes, you are Mr. Orange Juice.
Thank you.
I think we're going to wrap it up, dude.
All right.
That was a fun one.
That was a fun show.
I think that was one of the better ones we've done.
This year?
It was the best one of the year.
Without a doubt.
But
oh gosh, I just ate my microphone.
I think just in general, I think it was one of the better ones. I don't know. What do you guys in the chat say about that? They're just randomly cursing.
Crickets.
Just randomly cursing. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Some people say it was horrible. Horrible
Thanks,
and
Go Punk. I appreciate that.
horrible and shitty. No explosions, ass. So, that's that. And Cyber Demon calls me a prick.
As usual.
Yes. Cyber Demon, did you get your t-shirt? Cyber Demon got a t-shirt.
I heard.
Alright. I don't know if you got it or not. He says he did not get
Not
it
yet.
Alright, it's
Not
coming.
yet.
I just mailed that out. That's going to do it, Johnny. Any final words for you before we go?
Everyone, enjoy the new year. Treat yourselves. Have fun. Be kind. Don't overdo it. Be good.
Alright, it's going to do it. Thank you for everyone that participated today. Should come up with a new outro. I think it's getting kind of old now. But I didn't come up with it yet, so we're just going to go with the old one. So for OJ, this is John, signing off. Thank you for listening and being a part of JohnRamboPresents. The very best and free and optional entertainment. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.